We're rocking, we're rolling. We got Brian Regan entering the studio. He's one of our favorites, and that's about it. What's up?
Man, that's really cool, man. I tell you what, you guys are blowing us out in Indianapolis, man. You guys need to come down. We'll have a big bash for the Indy 500.
Hey, that's not
awesome, man. Have a big giant wow banner we're going to make, man, and we're going to put it in the Indy 500 infield.
That's not a bad idea, man. We'd like to see that.
Yeah, we're going to do it. We got about 10 of us where I work. I was the first one to get XM, and I've got about 8 or 9 other guys turned on to it. And I signed up, man. I signed up for 2 years, so I'm good to go.
Cool, yeah. Thanks for spreading the virus for us. It's the O&A virus, Brian.
Dude.
The O&A virus.
All right.
All right, we got to...
Yeah, man. Old boy told that chick the other day, that her beaver smelled like a Basset House breath. That was it for me, man. I was hooked.
That's what got him.
Nice.
Thank
you. Yeah, not that we try to be intelligent and highbrow. It's a line like that turns these people around.
Actually, that was one of Brian Regan's lines. He had a box that smelled like a Basset Hound. We took it right from his act. You know how filthy he is.
You know, that did ring a bell.
Yeah, Brian, we're doing this free play for XM this week. We're trying to convince people. They turned on the channel for everybody because we're a special little case. And you know why? Because you're friends with us. You understand how ugly it could get around here. So they're a little scared. So we're on this little premium tier. But they opened it up for everybody this week. So if you have XM, you can be listening to us right now. Right. And now we have to convince these people to continue listening after today. It's kind of like a telethon. And guess how much it costs to continue listening to us a month?
$400.
Yeah, exactly.
Per month?
$2 lousy.
Whoa!
And we're begging people to continue listening to us after today.
So at the end of the month, when these people are sitting down to pay bills, they got to sit there and like work out their budget and go, Can we swing the O&A thing?
I think, yeah, the guy is toiling with the calculator, pen and paper, and his wife biting her nails behind him. He turns around and goes, "Honey, I think we can do it."
Well,
I think we can do it.
If I order one less beer when I go out,
You know how Fridays I like to have 17 beers?
Right.
I'll just have 16. And then we can have O&A for the whole month.
And kitten, you can still go to college. $2.
$2 lousy.
Yeah, but now everyone's getting it for free this week. It's the last day of the free play, so now they're gonna Monday have to pony up.
Yeah.
Pony up, people.
And I got to tell Brian one other thing. Yeah, and if they want to continue, they could call 1-800-XM-RADIO or subscribe online.
I try to do that over at Caroline's. The first show each night is completely free.
Yeah.
And then if they want to come to the second show, you know, no one's taking me up on the second show
No,
yet.
huh?
No.
That's $2
Yeah,
for the second
$2
show?
for the second show.
Yeah, Brian's playing Caroline's all weekend long, and you better call for tickets because all his shows sell out when he comes to New York.
Yep.
Yeah, here's the last slug line, and then we can move on here. Best of all, if you order this week, the Opie and Anthony Show, you'll get O&A for the remainder of 2004 at no additional charge.
For the rest of the year.
For the rest of the year. Now, look, it's only $2 a month to begin with. This offer ends Sunday, the 12th, which is kind of, let's sake of argument, it's like the month is half over.
Right.
So we have to read this nice bullet point so people could save $1.
It's $1 savings. You won't have to pay for the rest of the year. That's
Yeah,
right.
That's great if it was
2004.
February, you know?
Yeah, or if it cost like $40
I like
a month.
when furniture companies advertise that you won't have to pay until the next year. You know, like no one could sit down and figure that out. Well, it's November now. Yeah. We don't have to pay until next year for this table. We'd be crazy not to get it.
Make no payments till next year at Siemens.
So, Brian, you were on our last show.
Yes.
And, I mean, we've talked to him on the phone since getting this new gig at XM Satellite Radio.
Congratulations, by the way.
We only had to wait 2 years and 4 months.
2 years in exile.
That was the last time we saw you, face to face. 2 years, 4 months.
2 years. He was the guest on our last show, and I think that's why it was our last show with you. Potty mouth and FCC violations.
I know. I'm here to apologize formally.
Flying out of you like that.
Remember how uncomfortable that day was?
Oh, my gosh.
We were like talking in code. We were talking about the Sex for Sam thing by referring it to as the peanut butter and jelly incident or whatever.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about
Remember?
that. Yeah, because we couldn't talk about it. The bosses had put a gag order on us.
Brian is just in studio. He just wants to sell some tickets to his gig, and all hell is breaking loose around us.
He's
People
thinking,
were.
why didn't I cancel my appearance too? Like,
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't have done that.
No,
But,
man, you hung in there until the end, and we appreciate
yeah,
that.
no
so.
problem, man. So people were tuning in and hearing the peanut butter and jelly references going, what did Brian do?
Yeah.
What did he do with that routine that has turned so many people off?
the Catholic Church is so upset at peanut butter and jelly. I don't get it.
Yeah. So, anyway.
Yeah, you've been very busy, as you usually are, touring. How many shows you do a year, would you say?
I do 3 shows a year.
The first one's free.
Yeah, the first one's free. The second one they pay for, and then the third one we just see how that goes. I don't know. You know, I try not to go out too often because I have a wife and children. I've been told.
Yeah. Now this is something.
You know,
You
so-
weren't a daddy 2 years ago, were you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got,
Oh, you
I've
were?
got a 5.5-year-old boy, and we
Oh,
have a
but-
little baby girl now too.
But
so,
you had a little baby.
yeah, and
Wow, we
a
haven't
girl.
seen you in a while. I remember when you had your son. That seemed
Um,
like yesterday. He's 5.5 now.
yeah, he's 5.5.
Wow.
And I try to be funny around him, and sometimes I just want to be myself, but sometimes, and he'll say things like, "Daddy, that's funny, just not funny enough for me to laugh." And he's not being a Weisenheimer. He's like,
That's what he
he's
feels.
just concerned about my feelings. You know?
Yeah.
You make people laugh all over the country, but you can't make your own son laugh. I love that.
He says it with a straight face.
Yeah.
It's funny, just not funny enough for me to laugh. Oh, I understand, son. I understand.
I'll try harder.
It's not worth my energy, Dad, to really give a good guffaw.
Have you done the snow cone bit for him? Maybe that one will make him laugh.
No, I don't want to perform for him.
You don't wanna do
I don't
material
wanna-
for him?
Yeah, I just want to be daddy.
You should
But
set up a nice brick wall and a microphone and sit him down there.
you know what?
Spotlight.
I
Spotlight.
got him for Christmas last year. I got him like a microphone stand, but like it's for kids. It's like a bright yellow microphone stand. It's a little one, and it has 2 foot pedals, one for laughter and one for applause. And I find myself so envious of his mic stand. I mean, if I only had the 2 foot pedals,
Right, you're
I
up
know I
on
could get
stage.
through every show. I don't care what you guys do, folks. I got it right here. Ah!
What was it? Do you remember what that's called?
No,
Is it the
it's
stand-up comic play set or something?
I don't know.
That actually has more dignity than playing a guitar on stage.
And the crowd would not even know that you're bombing because you
You're-
blow them over with the volume of the laughter that's
Every
coming out of the
joke
mic stand.
kills.
Uh-huh.
Every joke kills.
I don't need you, folks.
That's a little scary. I like that though. That it's even they've even got the niche for the stand-up comic dad. You know, like I can
Right.
understand. You go to the toy store, and if you're a construction worker, you get the little tool belt for your son. You know, you're a doctor. They got the little doctor kit for your son. I never knew that there was like a stand-up comedy thing.
There's
They
a
come
whole
with a little
aisle.
fake bottle of Jack Daniels to drown your sorrows in.
Yeah, and a hot chick telling you how much her boyfriend liked you.
Yeah, the little Barbie doll. You pull the string. Oh man.
That's great.
So that's
never
what's
knew.
going on there.
Good. And you're raising. I like that you're raising your children in a nice, wholesome city.
Yeah.
Where do you
Out
live
in-
now?
Out in
Vegas.
Las Vegas,
Vegas.
across the street from Siegfried and Roy.
Wonderful.
You know they had local elections there, and they put the billboards on the side of the road with the candidates would have their name and then 2 one-word qualities. You're supposed to make your decision based on this. John Smith, leadership, integrity. Oh, say no more. That's what I'm looking for right there. The only way that would be helpful is if his opponent had a billboard right next to it. Steve Roberts, laziness, thievery. Oh, no. I don't think so, Mr. Roberts. I think I like this guy on the left.
Why Vegas, man?
Yeah. How do you pick Vegas?
Well, because of my gambling and drinking.
All right? Makes
Woman-
perfect sense.
Womanizing.
Womanizing?
Yeah. Is that a verb? Womanize.
Womanized.
I'm going to go out and do some womanizing tonight. My wife's family's from there. So,
Oh.
yeah. When we knew we were going to have another child, I wanted her to have some help when I did go out on the road,
Right.
you know. So.
Did you not want to move to Vegas?
No, I like it.
Was it? I know you
She's
like
not-
it now.
She's not listening right now.
I know you like
Tell
it
us the
now.
truth.
not?
Tell us the truth, Brian.
No, I love it. I truly do.
Because some guys are forced to maybe make some, and some women are forced to make moves based on the guy's job or something like that. But it just,
I like it there, man.
you like it?
I like getting out of, because I was living in L.A., and the whole L.A. thing was, getting a little tiring. You ask
Yeah.
people in L.A., how you doing? I've got an audition tomorrow. I've got a script come in through the fax machine. I just wanted to know how you were doing, man. I'm up for a pilot. Okay, relax.
Could you take my breakfast order now?
Yeah.
All of them.
Yes. Congratulations. I'll take another orange juice.
Let's go to the phone and talk to Toolbag. What's up, Toolbag?
Good morning, dildos. How are you?
Very
we're
good.
Doing well. What's going on with
this
you?
is the
Nothing much. I just had some eggs for breakfast,
You just had some eggs for breakfast?
and I was wondering if Brian ever put dirt in a cup.
Oh, no.
That is the worst setup I've ever heard.
Brian's used to the bad setups on this
Well,
show.
but that was the worst ever.
I just had some breakfast.
Breakfast?
Yeah, man, absolutely. Tool bag?
Toolbag, yeah, from New Orleans.
That's a cool name.
From New
man.
Orleans.
It's the school. The whole school thing is about 6 minutes long, so I'd feel awkward.
Yeah,
He picked a nice long one, set
Yeah.
it up badly. He
Every-
really did a good job.
Everyone else in the studio just get up and leave. He's going to be doing a school thing. This thing is about 19
yeah, we need.
minutes.
I think we need shorter setups.
We
today.
gave away part of the punchline too. The cup of dirt's a great, funny line.
Yeah.
It's a cup of dirt. It's great, and this idiot gives it away.
Hey, Brian.
No, he's a good guy.
He stinks.
He's
Not a good guy.
He's a good guy.
Brian, when you were growing up, were you into Evel Knievel like Anthony and I? I just
man.
thought I had asked that question.
Yeah.
I think that bit's only a minute 48.
Yeah, give or take.
Give or take a few seconds.
Yeah, Evel Knievel. I saw him again the other day. He gets interviewed, and whenever he's on a talk show, the interviewer wants to ask him, what it was like at Caesar's Palace when he fell off the motorcycle and bounced around like 83 times. What were you thinking right before you fell off the motorcycle? What were you thinking? Oh, I remember thinking, hey, did I turn off the iron? Then my leg snapped in half. Then I was thinking, hey, maybe I should get a puppy. What do you think I was thinking? I was thinking, ah! Something like that, if I remember right. I believe I've crystallized my thoughts.
Yeah, see?
There you go.
That's a quickie.
That's how it's done.
The big yellow one's the sun.
So what did he call you guys? When
Dildos.
See, that's
Dildos.
the difference between the other radio and
Oh,
satellite.
Oh, yeah, you
Brian,
could curse
So
here.
you
Regan
get greeted with, hey,
Yeah.
hey, dildos.
Hey, dildos.
You're on the air. Oh, thanks, dildos. Am I on, dildos?
We're also
Oh.
called shit dicks, if you really want to
hey,
know.
oh, now you did it.
And that's going to take a little too long to explain to you, Brian Regan.
Whatever happened to gentlemen?
Well,
Gentlemen.
Kind of
People
overplayed.
call you guys gentlemen?
Kind of overplayed in the year 2004.
Years ago, when broadcasters used to show up in their suits and ties. It's radio, but they used to show up to work in the suits and ties. They were professional broadcasters, broadcasting the news, and maybe someone would come in and play the piano in front of a big microphone, and they would introduce them. Did they ever dream that there would be a medium where we would sit here and people would call up and go, "Yeah, shit dicks. How you doing? Hey, dildos. What's that rumbling I feel? I believe it's a radio legend rolling around in his grave, and I can feel him right through the ground." It's just how things change for the worse sometimes.
Yeah, like with Paul Harvey, like one of those guys that have been around for years,
For
like such a
years, yeah.
classic,
Oh, yeah, and they just have such respect for the industry
Uh-huh.
and the medium, and they hate shows like this where we pick up the phone to "Hello, dildos." It just degrades